Jesus never served to be noticed. He served because he loved people. In a world that often tells us to seek recognition, Jesus reminds us that true greatness is found in humble love. Every kind word, every quiet prayer, and every unseen act of service matters to God. Have you ever done something kind for someone and secretly hoped that they would notice? Maybe you helped someone, you sent an encouraging message, you volunteered your time, or you went out of your way to help this friend. And then afterwards, when no one acknowledged it, you felt just a little bit disappointed. There's something very human about wanting to feel appreciated, but Jesus invites us into something even better. One verse that always challenges me is Mark 10:45. It says, "For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Now think about that just for a moment. If anyone deserved to be served, it was Jesus. Well, he was the Son of God, yet he chose the opposite constantly. He washed his disciples' feet. He spent time with people society ignored. He stopped for those everyone rushed past. He healed people who could never repay him back. Jesus never asked, "What's in it for me?" Instead, he asked, "How can I love this person?" And I think that's a question that we need more often, because serving doesn't always look dramatic. Most of the time, it looks very ordinary. It might be listening when someone just needs to talk. It might be checking in on a friend who's been unusually quiet. It could be forgiving someone who's hurt you, or even when they haven't apologized yet. It might even mean doing the dishes, helping a neighbor, cooking for someone, praying for someone who has no idea that you're praying for them. Those moments probably will never go viral, because that doesn't matter. Most people will never know that they happen, but God does. And that's enough. That's important. One thing I've been learning is that our motivation matters as much as our actions. It is possible to do the right thing for the wrong reasons. Remember that. So we can serve because we want to look like good Christians. Yes. We can give because we hope people will admire our generosity. We can volunteer our time because we enjoy the recognition. But when we love because our reason is for serving, everything else changes. Service stops being about building our reputation and it becomes about reflecting Jesus. Imagine how different our families, our churches, workplaces, communities would be if we all woke up each day asking, "Lord, who can I encourage today?" Not because anyone will thank us. No, that's not important. Not because someone will post about it. Who cares? But simply because that's what Jesus would do. Now, here's something worth remembering. You may never know the impact of one small act of love. A kind conversation might be exactly what someone needed to keep going. A quiet prayer could strengthen someone in ways you'll never see. A simple act of generosity might remind another person that God hasn't forgotten them. God often uses ordinary people like us doing ordinary things with extraordinary love. So today, instead of asking, "Will anyone notice what I do?" maybe just think, "Does what I'm doing show the love of Christ?" Because in the end, that's what people will remember, not how impressive we are, but how loved they felt when they were with us. Now, if this message encouraged you today, I would love for you to subscribe and join our growing community as we follow Jesus together, one day at a time. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Yes, so please leave me a comment. What's one simple way you've seen someone reflect the love of Jesus recently? Was it you? Maybe. So today's reminder, love people, not the applause, because Christ first loved us. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.